So, I first went to the chiropractor when I was 22 years old, and I did it purely out of curiosity. A lot of times people are motivated to do something about their bodies once they're hurting, they have pain, they have headaches, they have other types of problems. Initially when I first started, it was because my immune system was really quite bad, and I had asthmatic issues and allergy issues. I had seasonal allergies. I would be rushed to the emergency room because I couldn't breathe in the middle of the night, or I'd be trying to play soccer and I was gasping for air on the side, on the side of the field. And so as I was growing up, I didn't really understand that I could actually do something about the health of my body. I was really being dependent upon the medical doctors that were medicating me, and I was using an inhaler, and sometimes they would give me adrenaline to open up my lungs again. And when I went away to college, I started to explore this idea that I could actually do something that would impact the quality of my health. And so I did a variety of things, but when I was 22, I had my first interaction with a chiropractor. And what I experienced was that it completely changed my relationship with my body. I started to understand things because not only was my breathing better, but I felt more physically better. I felt more energy. I felt stronger. I started sleeping better. And I think what people really don't know about chiropractic is not really about pain relief. I think a lot of people think that chiropractic is about pain relief, even though it's incredibly effective in helping people to resolve pain in their body. Chiropractic is really about improving the relationship between your spine and your nerves. And, we grow up going to the dentist realizing that we have to take care of our teeth, and that over the course of our life, if we're not careful, we're going to, be older and we'll have to wear dentures, right? Or something to be able to chew our food. Well, our spine runs through the middle of our body, and the spine is prone to breaking down. And because the spine is prone to breaking down, there's a deterioration factor that happens. And you can see some of that because if you watch, older people, when I say older people, I'm saying people, say, in their 60s, 70s, 80s, that are all leaned over, that they're hunched over. And really what's happened is that they've succumbed to the gravitational forces, and they're not actually holding their body up. And if you make a concerted effort to hold your body up, because gravity doesn't care whether you slouch or not. And so what we want to do is we want to be in good relationship with gravity above us, and so that we can protect our body and protect our joints. One of the unfortunate things is that people, there's multiple joints in the body that are prone to needing or requiring surgery. And so if a person, is not paying attention and they're wearing on their knees because they're running a lot, or I see this a lot with basketball players. I see low back issues, say with golfers, or you see, I've taken care of a bunch of the Panthers. And, one of the guys who, actually he wasn't a Panther, this gentleman who I'm thinking of, he played NFL for 8 years. And he had so much damage to his body. And sometimes we see the games and we see, the impact that they are, where they're impacting each other on the field. But what we don't understand is that the lifespan of a football player, or the lifespan of somebody who is really physically active, that's wearing and tearing on their body, is going to break their body down over time. But you can do something about that. And so in the course of my life, I've used chiropractic not so much as a pain management tool, though, like I said, that's really good at that, is to help to optimize the performance of the body so that as my body ages and my spine ages, that I'm able to preserve and protect my physical structure, which then protects my neurological structure and my brain and my spinal cord and all the nerves that are running through my body. It's like the computer system of the body is then better protected. And so that's really what I want people to know about chiropractic, that certainly if they come in with pain-related problems, we're likely to be able to help them, but also that it can help with lots of other things. And it's not, sometimes people get confused that chiropractors will say that they can fix anything. And it's really not that chiropractic fixes everything. It's that everything that happens to the body, there's some benefits to being able to receive chiropractic care and have that impact on the body. But it's not a replacement for exercise or for eating well or for sleeping or keeping your body hydrated or other things that you do to keep your body healthy. But chiropractic, and sometimes we need to hire people to participate in our health. A lot of times people are trying to do things themselves and they don't realize that they need help from somebody else. Just in the same way that you go to a dentist or you go, there's not really another really good example because people, they hire personal trainers, but not everybody can afford a personal trainer. They have a general doctor who does a checkup once a year, but very rarely are there people in our lives that we're actually using to help us to manage our bodies. And so chiropractors in a lot of ways can fill that role because they take a holistic wellness approach to the body, and in addition to that, they can help people stay pain-free and age and live better.